Many of you in the comment section have been telling me to visit Tibetan settlements, especially this one settlement in Bailakupi, which is, I think, one of the largest Tibetan settlements in India. I think it's the biggest settlement in India. And because I'm living in Bangalore, Bailakupi is about 5 to 6 hours drive from Bangalore, so it's very close from here. So people have been suggesting to me that I go to Bailakupi. So let me tell you guys, it's on top of my list. I can't wait to go there. I could pack my bags tomorrow and leave. But here's the thing. I have a friend in Bailakupi who's told me that the lockdown is not completely lifted yet. And the cases have been increasing, so it's not a good time to travel yet. As soon as I get the signal that it is good time to travel, the lockdown is lifted, shops and the market are open, we are going to Bailakupi. And those vlogs are going to be amazing because we're going to explore Tibetan life closely in Bailakupi. So on that note, subscribe and stay tuned. Now until that happens, we are going to explore more of Tibetan food, whatever is remaining of Tibetan food, we will explore that. And today we are going to yet another Tibetan restaurant which is called Khawa Karpo in Bangalore. And let's see what we will have. We've had many Tibetan dishes so far. I was thinking of this dish which also comes recommended in the recent comments, Shapta. So we're going to have Shapta today. Join me for Shapta. There is a restaurant, Khawa Karpo. Look at that. Kashi Dalit brother, are you open?
12:30.
12:30. Okay, can I just wait?
What are you making? Making vlog?
Yeah, I want to make a food video, Tibetan food video.
Okay.
I'll just wait here. It's okay?
Sure.
Yeah. So I think we will sit down here. The light is here and the natural light is coming from that side. So I think this is better lighting situation. So the time right now is just about 12. And what's your name, brother?
Well, you call me Wasu.
What?
Wasu.
Vasu.
Yeah.
Vasu. Okay. Our brother Vasu has told me that the restaurant opens at 12:30. It is open though, but yeah, we'll wait for some more time. And then you will see yet another Tibetan dish. Do you have Shapta?
Yeah, I have Shapta, Tingu, yeah, Tupa, Tingu.
Okay,
You can
so
have Alu Kingsha.
Alu Kingsha I've had. So today,
what are you gonna have today?
today I'm planning to have Shapta.
Oh, Shapta and Tingu.
Shapta and Tingmo, yeah.
Yeah, which one? Chicken or I have buffalo meat.
Which one is more popular?
I have buffalo meat is there.
Buffalo, yeah, yeah. That is popular, or pork or chicken. Which one is
I
popular?
don't serve pork here, I'm sorry.
Pork you don't serve. Okay.
Yeah, I have, you can try, if you're having a buff, then you can have a buffalo.
Yeah, I'll have buff.
Buff Shapta and you can have Tingo, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll have that. So we're going to have Shapta with buff or beef, but beef we don't get in India, you guys know. So
It's a buffalo.
the alternative of beef in India is buffalo meat, which is called buff. So we'll have buff Shapta and Tingmo. You guys have seen Tingmo, which is the cute Tibetan bread that we had with Alu Fingsha. So we're going to have that. Now, we've learned so far that butter tea you don't get everywhere. There's only one restaurant that we found butter tea at, and Sampa, so far nowhere have we been able to find Sampa. There's something called Sampa shake also, right?
Shake, I don't know, maybe like we can have we make soup out of champa, chamtu.
Yeah,
Chamtu. We have it, like we have a soup out of champa.
but you don't have it here.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay. There's another restaurant called Peace Restaurant, which is also I think 2 minutes from here, but it's not yet open. So we're going to We're planning to go there as well as soon as that restaurant opens. I think very few restaurants are left now. Alright, so now we're gonna wait for the food and I'll see you soon. So as you can see, it's a very small restaurant but quite popular. From outside, it looks like this. Khawa Karpo, Tibetan restaurant since 2009. And this area is what area is this?
Kormangla,
Kormangla.
5th floor.
Okay. So this is also Kormangla. So many of the Tibetan restaurants that we visited, most of them have been in this area. Now because I'm not familiar with Bangalore, so I can't tell where Kormangla starts and where it ends. So this also happens to be Kormangla. There's a college nearby, Jyoti Nivas College. If you are from Bangalore, if you want to come here, then that is the spot, Jyoti Nivas College. There's a Tibet Mall also, which is also a famous spot. And if you recollect, this Hotel Tibet that we visited, where we had our first Fingsha, is on top of Tibet Mall, which is in the vicinity of, in the same vicinity here. About 2 to 3 minutes maybe walk.
Okay, one kebab shatta. How many? One chingmo you want?
Beef shatta.
Yeah.
Yeah, and tingmo.
Beef shatta. Chingmo one, right?
Yeah.
Then you can try one thing. Have you ever tried laughing?
Laughing, I have.
You
I
can try
have.
laughing also. It's gonna be nice. Huh?
Okay,
Make
give
chicken
me
dry
that
laughing.
also. Yeah.
Okay, it's just a small portion, right?
Okay.
You like to have spicy?
Spicy. Yeah.
Spicy
yeah,
is
of
good,
course.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Then I'll bring one chicken laughing, dry, one chingmo, one beef chapta.
Cool.
Right? Beef chapta, I'll make a simi curry for you.
Sure.
Right? Okay.
Awesome. Okay, so we are going to have Shapta, as I told you, with Tingmo, and he recommends having their laughing. So we will have their laughing also. So laughing will be the second time, only the second time I'll be having laughing. So let's do it. Food is here.
This is shapta, okay?
Wow.
I'll make a little less portion for you. Normally
Yeah.
it's going to be full,
Yeah.
okay?
Thank you.
And this is tingmo. This is tingban. Shapta means it's in Tibetan word. Sha means meat. Ta
Yeah.
means fried. So it's more like a shapta, fried meat. Okay?
Looks great. So guys, this is Shapta. I asked for a smaller portion than usual because every time then we are able to finish it, but it's very difficult to finish it. So, and today we are having laughing also. So I was not sure how the portion size was going to be. Wow.
And this is laughing, okay? I make
This
it
is
chicken laughing. It's going to be spicy and it's cold.
Okay.
Okay.
Laughing, we know, is served cold. Last time I had laughing, it was not in this form. It was with gravy.
And different. They have laughing. This is laughing, dry laughing.
Uh-huh.
You can have with soup also.
Okay, so this is dry laughing.
Yeah.
So this is something different. So although we're having laughing for the second time, it's a different laughing. It's a dry laughing. It's going to be spicy also, just as we love it. Some people are triggered when I say I like spicy food. They say, why don't you have Tibetan dishes the way they cook it? But they do provide the spicy sauce as well. So there is an option to make it according to your taste. I like spicy, and I don't eat spicy all the time, but when I go out to have some exotic food like this, the point is to enjoy, and to enjoy you make it according to your taste, which is spicy. So now let's bring on your favorite moment and look at all this food. there was a lot of flickering also. I think that's because of this fan. So in the close-ups, you will see some flickering. But let's dig in now. Let's taste the shapta. Wow, this is the most delicious looking meaty dish. Let's see if the taste is also the same. Wow, this is undoubtedly the best meaty dish that I'm having. I had one meaty dish with beef, which was fried hentuk, which comes with flat noodles with beef pieces. But this one, with this gravy, spice, and beef, it's just awesome, sublime. Amazing. Red meat is the best meat. What is this? Looks like bell pepper. Yes, it is. And now, let's try dry yellow laughing, which my friend told me is spicy. Sublime. So this is chicken. It's wrapped into this whatever this thing is, and made spicy with the sauces, to which we will add more spice. So guys, laughing is like a snack. This one is not a main course dish. It's like a snack. Like in India we have pani puri or stuff like that. That's how they have laughing. What is this made of? This yellow thing?
Oh, this is made of maida.
Maida.
Yes, but like it's a stream one. We make it in the. It's like in the sheet. So we just steam the sheet and then.
Yeah. So when they make this thing, it's a sheet like a chapati, flat, and then they cut the sheet into these long stripes, and then they wrap with that stripe the meat, like you see it here. Maida is white flour, not the healthiest of things, but it's tasty. There is white laughing also, right?
Yes, yes.
That's also made of maida only.
No, white laughing we make from like corn flour.
From
Corn flour.
corn flour. Okay. So white laughing. So in white laughing, this you see the yellow thing is white, and that's made of corn flour. So that's a different flour. Okay. Let's look at this cute bread. before we destroy it. Let's look at how spongy it is. And now we're going to start destroying Tingmo with Shapta. Let's add some meat also. And now this bite. Can't wait for it. Amazing. I must say this is the best meat dish I've had.
Okay.
Shapta, best. I've had fried tentuk before with beef, but this taste is different and much better than that. Although that was also good, but the flavors in this gravy are something else. Because you get a little bit of beef flavor also added to whatever other flavors are there in the gravy. Wow. Look at this piece. This is beef, a buff. So now, I think we've had most of the Tibetan dishes. So let's see which one is our favorite. Momos, obviously. There's a reason momos are most popular. So of course we like momos. On the second place, so far, was thukpa. But now, I think the second place in Tibetan dishes must go Shapta. Shapta number 2. Thukpa number 3. Thukpa and Tentuk I think are very similar. The only difference that I could tell is the size of the noodles. In Tentuk the noodles are flat noodles, they're thicker. In Thukpa the noodles are more or less standard size. So Thukpa and Tentuk are number 3. Same place. Then Tingsha. And this Tibetan blood sausage also. Gyumo. But I don't know where I can rank it because I need to have it again. Then I can decide. Done with the food now. Let's look at the bill. Give me the bill. So we've had Shapta, Tingmo, and Laughing. So our bill here is Shapta 170, Tingmo is 40, Chicken Laughing is 70, and water 300. Okay. Alright, now let's get going.
Okay.
So that was Khawa Karpo and our today's Tibetan dish. Quite a discovery, I would say. This dish, Shapta, beef Shapta, one of my most favorite Tibetan dishes, I would say. Number 2. So guys, if you're liking these Tibetan food vlogs, and if you want to watch more of Tibet vlogs, Tibet related vlogs, because I'll be going to Tibetan settlements also, there's a playlist on this channel called Mini Tibets. You can check out that playlist. The earliest video in that playlist are from Odisha, where I had my first encounter with Tibetan people, and there are some pretty awesome vlogs, especially with the Tibetan kids. You can check them out. And if you want to watch my future Tibet related vlogs, which I'll be making when I go to Tibetan settlements, and very soon I'm planning to go to Bailakupi, as I mentioned earlier at the start of this vlog, those also will be filed in the same playlist called Mini Tibets. On that note, now hit that like button, smash the subscribe button, and don't forget the beautiful bell icon.